Hello, and welcome to coverage of the Primordial Discord Tournament number 3. I'm Kayiu, and today we're going to be watching the round 3 match between me, Kayiu, who's playing Bant Soulherder from Modern Horizons, and Noah K, also known as JSmith. I don't know what they're on, and I don't know which set they're from, but this is going to be interesting. My deck is basically like a mid-range deck which aims to stabilize for the early game with walls and blockers such as Wall of Blossoms, Watcher for Tomorrows, Ice Fang Coatl, and then convert some of those into value in the late game with Soulherder basically just grows insanely big. I have Twin Silk Spider and Twin Silk Spider and Irregular Cohort as ways to generate value in the late game. So that's basically how my deck functions. So right now, should I keep this hand? Doesn't have one of my 3 turn 2 plays, but it does have all 3 colors. I can't play a regular cohort, but okay, I'm gonna try and card vanish him out of the game, and hopefully he's not playing aggro. Oh no, he is playing aggro. This is Lorwyn aggro. I don't know if it's straight UG or if it's like UB, but this is definitely aggro. So I'm definitely in a bind here. Okay, just gonna attack in for 1 with the Boggle. I'm totally cool with that. And yeah, Short Crasher Mimic, the full UB. So this becomes a problem really quickly. And yeah, I don't have a play here. So next turn he's gonna swing at me for like a minimum of 6. And at that point I don't know that there's much I can do. Oh, interesting, he's just gonna swing for 3. Doesn't have another play? I'm good with that. Oh, doesn't have another play. Okay, I'm very good with this. So I think right now... So should I drop the Twin Silk Spider as prospective blockers? I think so. Or no, I should Mana War now. Yeah, I should Mana War now, and then next turn I can drop Twin Silk Spiders and have Ephemerate up. So let's Mana War, bounce the Short Crasher Mimic. Yeah, but drawing all 3 of my irregular cohorts when I don't have a second white source is definitely painful. This is definitely the problem with playing a 3-color deck. Okay, so it's replaying the Short Crasher Mimic, going to end. So now that island is definitely not what I need. I needed the plains. But then do this, Twin Silk Spider, make a spider token, and then go to end. The Slippery Boggle is a problem because there is a 2-mana aura, which gives it flying and vigilance. And then since I can't interact with it, it becomes a problem. Okay, he's going to tap out 4 for Sturdy Hatchling to turn into a 5/3. At the start of combat, I'm going to Ephemerate, do this, and then bounce the Short Crasher Mimic. And then upkeep, I think I want to, Mana War, bounce the Sturdy Hatchling. Just put him off tempo. Okay, and please be a plains. No, but it's an Arkham's Astrolabe, which is pretty good in its own right. So, gonna play an island, Arkham's Astrolabe. If I hit a Soulherder here, no. Blizzard Strix is fine when it comes in next turn. I'm not hella excited about it, but it's totally fine. So, start of combat, let's swing in with everything. Okay, then main 2. Let's tap out for this irregular cohort. Okay, so Short Crasher Mimic. Oh, another Short Crasher Mimic. Okay. That's definitely annoying, but dealable. Okay, so what is the play here? I think I do want Blizzard Strix to be able to exile one of the Short Crasher Mimics. And then I want at least 3 power to be able to. So I think I can... So I don't care that much about the tokens, but I do care about the creatures. So let's And I don't think he'd trade any of these. So let's start combat. Gonna attack with these 3. Okay, just gonna take it all. I go to end. On his turn, I Blizzard Strix. I can actually, yeah, I'll Blizzard Strix the Shore Crusher Mimic. Oh no, he's not. He's just going straight to attacking? Okay. I'll put it like that. Instant speed, snake form on the shapeshifter. So it becomes a 1/1. He's actually running snake form, huh? I made this deck, but I didn't think it was good enough. So then those become 5/3s. In that case, I'll Blizzard Strix in, exile this Shore Crusher Mimic. And then I can't block with the Blizzard Strix, but I can exile this, and then he draws a card, and then I take 3 and my spider dies, essentially. No, and I guess he drew an island off of the snake form. The fact that he's running islands is he's probably also running Sulky Hedgemage. Okay. So yeah, I think I am going to Wall of Blossoms, draw that card. Well, an island is not what I wanted here, but that's fine. It does let me, though, Arkham's Astrolabe put in another regular cohort, which is worth something. So, regular cohort number 2, shapeshifter token number 2, and then, let's see, start of combat, swing in with everything. Let's see, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so that'd be 10 damage. It would put him to 1 life unless he blocked. If he blocked, then he'd only have the Shore Crusher Mimic. And then I'd have both of those up, and even if he had the snake form, double blocking would kill it. Unless he has double snake form. So yeah. So let's do this. Swing in with everything. Okay, so he's gonna chump the Mana War, and then go down to 3. And if he doesn't have some way to deal with his Blizzard Strix, he dies next turn. Or some way to kill me this turn. But I don't think that there's anything with haste in that deck. And so the only thing he has is a Shore Crusher Mimic. And then I can, like, triple block it, essentially. There's no reason for me not to. He's also gotten hella flooded. So he's just gonna swing in with a Shore Crusher Mimic. So let's... boop. Okay, so it's gonna turn my Wall of Blossoms into a 1/1. So then all 3 die, but then I get to kill his Shore Crusher Mimic. So they trade. And I still have a full board to his empty one. Okay, he has a Wistful Sulky, but I still attack him. Now he's tapped out and I attack with Blizzard Strix in the air. Kill. And he literally doesn't have anything else. So yeah, and that's the game. So he definitely got hella lucky. So I can't rely on him getting that unlucky game 2. So we're gonna do the classic, cut an island, bring in one of these. I actually don't know. Iceland Coatl may not be bad, because actually it's more of just like, and it's kind of crazy, it's actually kind of weird, because like I do want Flyers to be able to stop if he has Favor of the Overbeing. Like having Flyers becomes very important. But I guess Dead of Winter just kind of deals with that as well. So let's take out an island, put in a swamp and Dead of Winter. Take out Icefang Coatl. Do I bring in... I don't think I bring in Watcher for tomorrow because I think Blizzard Strikes is just good. And like in this matchup, because Watcher for tomorrow does not actually block Shore Crusher Mimic all that well, because I still take 4 damage. It is a turn 2 play, but I don't think it's worth it at the expense of Blizzard Strix. As for the rest of them, maybe... Is a Settle Beyond Reality worth anything here? Winter's Rest is actually good, because it's, unlike his other stuff, it's just solid removal. So I think maybe take out a Pondering Mage for a Winter's Rest, and then maybe like another irregular cohort for a Winter's Rest? Honestly, doesn't sound like that bad of a plan to me. Yeah, you know what? I think I feel pretty good about this now. It does put me down to 13 creatures from starting at 16 though. So I don't know if I'll have as much way to fight back, but I think as long as I can stop him, like in the early game, I'm doing pretty good. So yeah, okay, so let's stick with this. I'm assuming he's going to be on the play. Okay, weird hand. I have the turn 1 Astrolabe to hopefully put me into more lands, but I don't have a play. But I do have Winds of Abandon plus Dead of Winter. So, and I have Winds of Abandon as just a straight removal spell. So, risky keep, but I think I'm going to keep. Turn 1 Boggle does have the turn 1 Boggle, unfortunately. Okay, Winter's Rest is good if he plays a Shore Crasher Mimic next turn. For now, though, I'm just going to Astrolabe, draw a card. That's another land. I'm good with this. And then I can Dead of Winter if he ever threatens to suit up the Slippery Boggle. Favor of the Overbeing or Shore Crasher Mimic. Okay, I'm good with a Shore Crasher Mimic. Okay. So now, Forest with the Astrolabe. I'm gonna Winter's Rest on the Shore Crasher Mimic. And then that's it. And then getting pinged for 1 by this Boggle does not matter to me. But if he puts a Favor of the Overbeing on it, then I'll Dead of Winter next turn. Probably I might save the Dead of Winter still. And then I'll have Watcher for Tomorrow plus Ephemerate online next turn, which is really strong in terms of like just generating me CA. Okay, yeah, Favor of the Overbeing on the Slippery Boggle. Okay, gonna attack me for 3. Okay, do I want him to commit more to the board before I do anything? Or should I just Dead of Winter here? Okay, actually the problem is if he has a second Favor of the Overbeing, I can't really interact with this. So let's just do this now. Dead of Winter, kill the Boggle and that. Okay. And then next turn, I can start dropping Watcher for Tomorrow plus Ephemerate and hopefully do something. Okay, just a Wistful Selkie. It's annoying, but then it just attacks for 2, and I don't really care too much about that. And another land is good, because that means I can try and dig for something better here with this Astrolabe. Mana War, not bad here actually, so let's do that. Oh, but no, it draws him another card. Huh. Yeah, no, actually never mind. I'm fine with taking 2 damage rather than giving him recurring CA. Top 4. Those are all lands, plus a Wall of Blossoms. I think I would like the Wall of Blossoms. Like, the lands are fine, but how important is this Blizzard Strix? Well, I guess, Winds of Abandon is reasonably important. Nah, okay, let's do this Wall of Blossoms, because the other 2 creatures in my hand can't block this Wistful Selkie. And I'm going to be ephemerating my Watcher for Tomorrow, so let's do that. And then he can attack me for, like, if he has another Favor of the Overbeing, he can attack me for 4 here. But I'm fine if he commits that. Okay, hits me for 2. It has another Short Crasher Mimic. Okay, on end, gonna ephemerate. Let's put this bad boy into my hand. And then a few top 4 cards of library. At this point, I think grabbing a Plains is fine, as opposed to an irregular cohort. Yeah. Okay is like really good combo, but also like ephemerate is just kind of dumb. Because like ephemerate plus breathing is just a combo. Okay. Watch for Tomorrow comes in tapped again. And I think, yeah, another ephemerate is good enough. Let's play this face down. And I still have not drawn a card yet. And there's a land. So I will soon have the ability to Winds of Abandon. Don't think I'll need it though, because right now I'm just gonna Wall of Blossoms, draw a card, center island, and then Mana War, bounce the Mimic. In the next turn, I think I just attack in with both Watcher and this Mana War, because I just do not care about losing them, to be frank. Like, I am generating enough CA here that, like, losing them is minimal damage. Okay, Shore Crasher Mimic, and a Wistful Selkie. Okay, tap, draw. So, what to do? I think I keep back the Mana War and Watcher for tomorrow because I'm already on the back foot. Then play one of these. Do I just Winds of Abandon right now? Is that the right call? I don't think so. Yeah, okay, I can just go to end here. And then if he tries to Short Crash or Mimic, I can just 5 for Mercfiend Liege. Okay. Yeah, that's powerful. Glad I saved this Winds of Abandon. The Short Crasher actually becomes a 7/5 Trampler. Terrifying. So I think what I do here is pay 5, Blizzard Strix, grab this, and then block there, block there. Or do I not want to lose? Do I not want to lose the Mana War? How important is the 4 damage in the grand scheme of things? To be fair, losing this Winds of Abandon does mean that. So, I think I just take the 4 from one Selkie, then keep Mana War up as like another creature. Okay. And then, so, I take 4, Watcher for Tomorrow dies, but I get this Ephemerate, and then, which I can cast on Wall of Blossoms. So, on end, Ephemerate, and then, crap. And then I'm going to Ephemerate this Wall of Blossoms again, draw another card, draw a card. Those are both of my Soulherders. Wait, is double Soulherder better here than just, because I can grab their Mercfiend Liege permanently, and then bounce the Shore Crasher Mimic. The Wistful Selkies are only 2/2s. And then, because otherwise I have to pay 6 mana here, and they get a bunch of lands. And I pay 6 mana either way, but then this way I get 2 more creatures on the board. Yeah, it's a little greedy, but let's do that. So, actually no. I'm gonna start of combat, attack with the Blizzard Strix. Takes a 3. Main 2, play Soulherder number 1, Soulherder number 2, and then on end step, let's exile Blizzard Strix, grab Mercfiend Liege, exile Mana War, bounce the Shore Crasher Mimic, and then these both become 3/3s. Yep, and the Wistful Selkies reset to 2/2s. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty good about that one. Of course, if they have a Favor of the Overbeing, it's still gonna suck, but... Okay, and with these Soulherders, if I play Winds of Abandon... let's say I play Winds of Abandon next turn, assuming even if Noake doesn't play anything, Soulherders grow into 5/5s, so then that'll be 15 damage on board. If he plays another creature, I just kill him. Okay, Short Crasher Mimic, I'm fine with that. As long as he doesn't have removal for one of my Soulherders, which I don't think there is removal in these colors, I just kill him next turn. Cold-Eyed Selkie, that's his other rare. I had the Overbeing of Myth as my other rare when I built this deck. It's a 5-drop that its power and toughness is equal to the number of cards in your hand, and then you draw an additional card. But Island Walk is useful here for him. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to matter, so let's go main. I am going to pay a whopping 6 mana to Winds of Abandon, exiling all 5 creatures. So then this grows all of my Soulherders into 8/8s, and then start of combat, I swing in with everything and kill him. But yeah, good games to Noah K. And until next time, this is Kayiu signing off.